Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're counting down the top 9 most valuable USA wheat penny coins that could be worth huge money in today's auction market. Let's get started. First up, the most valuable USA copper wheat 1 penny from 1939 with a D mint mark. But here's the twist: this particular penny is in full damage condition. Even though it's seen better days, this unique piece has surprised collectors by fetching impressive prices in today's auction market. Now, let's talk about the 1939 D wheat penny. Minted in Denver, this coin is a part of the iconic wheat penny series, designed by Victor David Brenner, known for its depiction of Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. So why is a heavily damaged 1939 D wheat penny valuable? While mint condition coins are usually sought after, even pennies in poor condition can hold value, especially if they're rare. The 1939 D penny has a mintage of over 15 million, making it relatively common. However, finding one in any grade today can still spark interest among collectors, and damaged coins often tell a unique story. Despite its condition, a 1939 D wheat penny in full damage condition has made appearances in auction markets. On average, these coins can sell anywhere from $22,000 for severe damage. But in recent auctions, some bidders have paid up to $26,000 for one, depending on the level of interest and rarity of the damage pattern itself. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay for a damaged penny? Well, it's all about the story and history these coins hold. Some collectors specialize in unique flaws, and damage from circulation adds a layer of mystery. They see these imperfections as a testament to the penny's journey over decades. If you happen to have a 1939 D wheat penny, even in damaged condition, it could be worth more than just a cent. Check its condition and consider listing it on an auction platform to see if there's interest. You'd be surprised at how collectors value history, even if it's been a little rough around the edges. So, there you have it, the story of the 1939 D wheat penny in full damage condition and why it still holds value today. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin insights, and let us know in the comments if you have any unique coins in your collection. Next up, the 1924 copper wheat penny without a mint mark. But this isn't just any ordinary penny. This one has a unique black color shade and is in dirty condition. Despite its appearance, it has managed to grab some impressive prices in today's auctions. The 1924 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it doesn't have a mint mark. Although it was produced in large quantities, over 75 million in total, finding one today with unique coloring and wear can still catch the eye of collectors. So why would a 1924 penny in dirty condition with a blackish hue attract attention? Well, coins like these are especially interesting because the black shade can result from oxidation, prolonged circulation, or environmental factors. This makes each coin distinct and, in some cases, more desirable to collectors looking for rare and unique versions of classic coins. Now, let's talk about the auction market. A 1924 wheat penny in dirty, black-toned condition recently attracted collectors willing to bid well beyond face value. Depending on the coin's exact appearance and overall demand, these coins have been selling for between $30,000 at auction. But in some instances, when there's competitive bidding, these coins have reached as much as $50. While a pristine, uncirculated 1924 wheat penny would be worth much more, these unique coins with a blackish tint are still fetching impressive prices because of their unique characteristics. Collectors often see these coins as part of a coin's life story, marking its journey through circulation and the conditions it endured along the way. So, if you have a 1924 wheat penny with no mint mark and it's got a dark, almost black patina, don't dismiss it as just an old, worn-out penny. It could actually have some auction value. Make sure to research the market or consider listing it on an auction site. Unique pieces like this can sometimes surprise you with what they bring in. There you have it, the story of the 1924 black-toned, dirty condition wheat penny and why it's gaining traction in today's auction market. Next up, the 1917 copper wheat penny without a mint mark. This penny may be over a century old, and even in bad condition, it's drawing attention in today's auction market. Let's dive in to see why collectors are willing to pay significant amounts for this historical coin. The 1917 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it doesn't have a mint mark. Over 196 million of these coins were produced in 1917, but finding them today is still a treat for collectors, especially in any condition. Why? Because this penny is over 100 years old, and even though it's in poor shape, it still holds historical value. So, what makes a 1917 penny in bad condition valuable? While mint condition coins typically fetch higher prices, older coins like this one can still be valuable to collectors, even with wear and tear. The worn look adds character and tells a story, which some collectors find appealing. Plus, there's always demand for older wheat pennies, especially from the World War I era. Now, let's talk numbers. In today's auction market, a 1917 wheat penny in bad condition has been selling for around $43,000. However, in certain auctions, these coins have even gone for as much as $48,000, depending on how competitive the bidding is. This is a great return for a penny that's seen a lot of use over the decades. Although $52,000 may not seem like a huge amount, consider that these coins are often sold in bulk or as part of collections, where each individual coin's value adds up. The 1917 wheat penny is sought after by history enthusiasts and those wanting to complete their wheat penny collections, which keeps its demand steady. If you come across a 1917 wheat penny, even in poor condition, don't disregard it. The historical value and age make it an attractive find. Keep an eye on online auctions, as you never know when demand might drive up its price. And if you're a collector, it's always exciting to add such a vintage piece to your collection, even if it's seen a lot of wear. So that's the story of the 1917 wheat penny without a mint mark in bad condition and why it's still holding value in the collector's market today. Next up, the 1944 copper wheat penny without mint mark. This penny has an unusual twist. It's in black color shade and full bad condition, but it's still grabbing attention in today's auction market. Let's explore why this 1944 wheat penny is fetching surprising prices despite its rough shape. The 1944 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it has no mint mark. Although this penny saw a mintage of around 75 million coins, finding one today with a unique black color shade and aged wear is a rare find, especially given its over 100-year-old history. So, what makes a heavily worn, black-shaded 1944 wheat penny valuable? The color and condition might not appeal to everyone, but for certain collectors, these factors add to its charm and rarity. The dark color likely comes from oxidation or environmental exposure over decades, which gives it a unique look and story. Now, let's talk about auction sales. This rare 1944 wheat penny in black-toned, bad condition has been attracting bids that might surprise you. Typically, such coins have sold for between $29,000 in online auctions. However, some serious collectors have paid up to $40 for one of these, depending on the specific condition and interest among bidders. It may sound surprising that a damaged penny could sell for such amounts, but older wheat pennies, especially from the early 1900s, hold historical significance that adds to their value. Collectors appreciate the character and wear that mark a coin's journey through time, making even heavily worn pieces desirable. So, if you happen to have a 1944 wheat penny, even in bad condition, take a closer look. That black patina and worn appearance could add to its appeal in the collector's market. You might consider listing it in an auction and see if there's interest. Even coins that seem past their prime can have real value to the right collector. And there you have it, the story of the 1944 black-toned, well-worn wheat penny and why it's still holding value in today's auctions. Next up, the 1955 copper wheat penny with the Denver mint mark, also known as the D mint mark. While many pennies from the 1950s aren't too valuable, the 1955 D in fine condition has surprised collectors with what it's fetching in today's auction market. Let's dig into why this penny is so popular and how much it's worth. The 1955 D wheat penny was minted in Denver, and as the final years of the wheat penny series were approaching, these coins were produced in large quantities. In fact, there were over 563 million of these pennies minted yet. Finding one today in fine condition can still be valuable for a few reasons. When we say fine condition, we're talking about a coin that has seen some circulation but still shows clear details in Lincoln's face, the date, and the wheat stalks on the reverse side. This condition appeals to collectors because it shows the coin's history while preserving its main details. So, what's the value? In today's auction market, a 1955 D wheat penny in fine condition generally sells for around $42,000, but depending on the demand and interest among collectors, Some have reached up to $45 or even $50 if the coin has exceptional detail or color. While that may not seem like a fortune, remember that this is a common coin from the 1950s. To get more than face value for one of these pennies, especially in a circulated condition, is still impressive. It's also a great coin to start with if you're new to collecting. If you have a 1955 wheat penny in fine condition, take a closer look. It could be worth more than you think. While it's not the highest value coin, it's a great example of how even common dates can surprise us in the collector's market, especially when well preserved. Next up, the 1944 copper wheat penny with the D mint mark from Denver. This coin, even in good condition, has been turning heads in today's auction market. So, let's dive in and see what makes this 1944 D wheat penny so special and how much it's worth. The 1944 D wheat penny is part of a unique year in American coin history. It was minted in Denver, which is why you'll see the D mint mark right below the date. With a mintage of over 430 million pennies, 1944 was a big year for penny production. Despite the large number minted, this penny is still popular with collectors. When we talk about good condition, we're referring to a coin that's seen some wear and tear, but still retains the major details. In this condition, the lines on the wheat stalks may be worn down, and Lincoln's profile might not be as sharp. Yet, even in this condition, the 1944 D wheat penny can fetch a decent price. So what's the value of this coin? In today's auction market, a 1944 D wheat penny in good condition generally sells for around $36,000. However, some collectors have paid as much as $40,000 for one if it has an appealing color or is part of a larger collection. While these aren't record-breaking prices, it's still impressive to see this penny's enduring value, even with its high mintage numbers. The appeal of the 1944 D wheat penny lies in its history and its role in the World War II era, when the US was still adjusting coin production to conserve resources. If you have a 1944 D wheat penny in good condition, it might not make you rich, but it's still worth more than face value. For new collectors, it's a fantastic piece to start with, as it's affordable and has a lot of history. Check your pocket change or family coin jars. You might just have one waiting to be found. Next up, the 1938 copper wheat penny without a mint mark. This penny is highly sought after, especially in extra fine condition. So let's explore what makes this coin so valuable and how much it's selling for in today's auction market. The 1938 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it doesn't have a mint mark. With a mintage of approximately 191 million coins, it's not the rarest penny out there, but finding one in extra fine condition makes it special. In this condition, the coin displays sharp details and minimal wear, making it appealing to collectors. When we refer to extra fine condition, we're talking about a coin that has been well preserved. In this state, Lincoln's image is clear, the wheat stalks on the reverse are detailed, and there are only slight signs of wear. Collectors love coins like this because they represent a high level of craftsmanship from the US. Mint. Now, what's this beautiful 1938 copper wheat penny fetching in today's auction market? In extra fine condition, it typically sells for around $5 to $10. However, depending on the coin's specific quality and the demand from collectors, some have sold for as high as $20 to $20 to $25. The value of the 1938 penny has remained steady over the years, making it a great investment for collectors. Its popularity is due not only to its aesthetic appeal, but also to its historical significance, being part of the iconic wheat penny series. If you're fortunate enough to own a 1938 wheat penny in extra fine condition, make sure to keep it safe and consider getting it appraised. Whether you're looking to sell or simply add it to your collection, this coin represents both beauty and history. Next up today, we're diving into a classic from the wheat penny series, the 1956 copper wheat penny with the D mint mark from Denver. This coin, even in very fine condition, can bring in surprising value at auction today. Let's explore what makes this 1956 D penny special and see how much it's worth in the collector's market. The 1956 D wheat penny was minted in Denver, making it one of the last wheat pennies produced before the series switched to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. With over 1 billion coins minted, it's a common date. But when it's found in very fine condition, it's still appealing to collectors. When we talk about very fine condition, we mean a coin that has seen some use but retains strong details. You'll notice Lincoln's profile is still well defined, and the wheat stalks on the reverse are visible, though they may show slight wear. Collectors love coins in this condition because they preserve the history and detail without the heavy wear. So, what's this 1956D wheat penny selling for in today's auction market? In very fine condition, these pennies typically bring in around $19,000, with higher quality examples reaching $25,000 if they have an exceptional look or color. While the 1956D wheat penny isn't among the highest value coins, it's a great piece to collect, especially if you're just getting into coin collecting. Its affordable price makes it accessible to new collectors, and it's a classic piece of US coin history. If you have a 1956D wheat penny in very fine condition, it's worth holding onto as part of your collection. And if you're looking to sell, be sure to get an appraisal or check recent auction prices to get a sense of its current value. Next up, the 1947 wheat penny with an S mint mark from San Francisco. This penny, in dirty condition with a deep black color shade, still draws attention at auctions today. Let's explore what makes it unique and discover how much it's worth in today's market. The 1947 S wheat penny was minted in San Francisco, and it's known for its classic look from the post-World War II era. With a mintage of over 99 million, it's not extremely rare, but finding one in collectible condition with that rich, dark patina adds to its character and value. When we say this coin is in dirty condition, we're talking about a piece that's seen decades of circulation and has picked up a unique dark color, often referred to as a black patina. This type of toning can actually enhance a coin's visual appeal, giving it a vintage look that collectors appreciate. So what's the value of this 1947 S wheat penny in today's auction market? In a dirty condition with a deep black shade, it generally sells for around $40,000. However, collectors interested in these unique color patterns may pay $48,000 for well-preserved examples that show an even, appealing toning. The value of the 1947 S wheat penny can vary based on factors like the coin's overall appearance and the balance of the toning. Dark patinas can make a coin stand out, but uneven wear or excessive dirt may lower its appeal. Still, this coin remains a favorite among wheat penny enthusiasts. If you have a 1947 S wheat penny with this distinct black color shade, keep it in a safe environment to maintain its current condition. Dark toning like this often attracts collectors, so it could bring a nice price if you choose to sell it. And that wraps up our look at the 1947 S wheat penny in dirty condition with that eye-catching black patina. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights on valuable coins, and let us know in the comments if you have a 1947 S wheat penny in your collection. Thanks for watching. And as always, happy collecting.